Okay? So when we draw a face, we got to understand how lights and shadows work. From a rounded object to objects with angles, sharp angles. So when we draw a face, and this is where I'm going to get at, we're going to first draw an egg. Anybody. Now I want you to make sure, look, I'm just drawing with a regular number, just a regular number 2 0.9mm pencil. There's nothing fancy about it. You can pick these up at the dollar store or something. I'm gonna sketch it out. Just kind of, you just kind of like whip it. Just kind of, just go with it. Okay. Now this ain't gotta be perfect. I want to just draw me. Now this is what I'm gonna do with what they call a full portrait. Okay. Now full portrait is when you look in somebody square there in the eye, boy, you can see both sides of their eyes. Now again, this ain't gonna be somebody you know. It's gonna be somebody in my head. Now I don't know how it's gonna look like until I start doing it. God bless my heart. It might be somebody ugly, or it might be somebody we're related to. I don't know. But I'm just going to kind of draw me an egg. Everybody's egg's different. Okay? You might have a flatter egg. You might have a wider, a longer egg. My egg don't look like yours. That's alright. We don't want it to. Now I'm going to take this egg here and divide it right down the middle. I want to give myself a bullseye target. Just like when you look at somebody eye, you want a bullseye target there. Okay? We're going to divide it back in half. And we're going to take it back in half right here again. Use your arm. You get a straighter line. Guarantee you, when you use your arm, there. Okay? If you try to use your hand and you rest, your line's going to go this way or that way. So just take your arm and go, there you go. Alright? Now, you see how I done that so far? Now again, at your point of view, the angle of my camera here might show that you can see it better now. It's more of it. Okay. Now I'm going to take this bottom half down here. And I'm going to divide it in half too. So that's right about there. So I'm going to take it right there. I'm going to go, oop, and off right there. This is all sketch. This is all it is. I'm going to erase all this stuff, but it's kind of show you. And this is how we build a face. Now I went too far with this, but I wanted to show you. In fact, let me do a little bit of erasing here, and then I'll show you. Get my erasers over here. Alright. Get me an eraser. And we're going to show you how. I'm going to erase some of this line off here. Just too long. That's all it is. But I want to show you this going halfway over. Okay? Alright, now, I'm just going to grab right here. I'm just going to go right there. Same line. It's not going so far over. Remember, this is how you draw what they call a full portrait. Okay? Look at somebody straight on. And this is what they call proportions. When you look at somebody in the face, I guarantee you, you can tell somebody looking pretty, not just by the way their face is symmetrically or asymmetrically shaped. If their ears are off a little bit, or their eyes, or you got your nose hanging off one side, and you're like, yeah, that person don't look too pretty out there, Billy Bob. But it's on how your face is symmetrical. So we're going to take this other side, this one side here, and we're going to divide it in half over two. Right here. You see? Alright, then we'll take this other side and divide it in half too. And then we look like we got them smiley faces you find at Walmart, don't we? Alright, now we're going to divide each one of these sections in half. There and there. And there and there. That's where our eyes are at. Right there. Now we're going to try to connect them. Now think about this. Inside the eyes, go straight down. Just go straight down over them things right there. It's alright, just take it on down there. That's where my nose is at. It's one inside my nose is going to be at. So if you don't look at yourself in the mirror and say, well, how about that? But into my nostril, go straight up to my tear duct. How about that? So this is where my nostril is going to be. So I'm going to give an indication here. And my tip of my nose will be right there. You start to see it just come shape and take shape here. And I'm going to kind of give myself a little eye shape there. Again, I have no idea how this is going to look until I start doing it. Now, but you can start seeing my shapes there, can't you? They all start coming into place. And I'm kind of give my little nose, nostril there. Now, first we just learn how to sketch it in. Learn where everything goes. I'm going to kind of give my little spot there between the mouth. Now here, we'll divide this one more time right about here. And that's where our mouth's going to go. Right there, halfway in the middle. Now if you notice, in the middle of your eye, you go straight down, and there's where your lip's going to be. And your mouth's going to be. Alright, you see how we're doing that so far? Alright, now we're going to erase all these guidelines once we get down. This gives you an idea of where everything goes. Now I'll make me some circles in here. This is all from imagination. I have no idea what this person's going to look like. It's going to look like a guy, a girl. I don't know yet. Now, the ears, they go between the eyes and your nose. So we're going to kind of give it some air in there like that, okay? You think, well, it looks like a cartoon character. That's fine. We're going to look like a cartoon character for now. It's alright. Now, your neck kind of comes in and goes out. Okay. Now, we're still on the basic shape of the face. It's not defined yet, okay? But you get an idea of the proportions are at. But here's where you start shaking in. You can start going to forehead, down to temple. I'm going to give it some shadow, some working it there. You come over here. Okay, keep the distance about the same. Okay. And maybe I want it to look like a guy. It looks like it's either a guy or an ugly woman. What do you think? Okay. Yeah, something like a guy. That's okay. We'll keep it a guy. That's fine.